Hello, and this is Jeff Girard with Gateway Sheet Music, and welcome to the next installment in our summer reading list series. Today, I wanted to introduce a book that can be useful to you as a conductor of any level of band, from beginning to advanced, or as a collegiate resource for teaching new conductors an important skill that can be challenging to teach. The book is Developing Rehearsal Techniques Through Active Listening by Andrew Boyson Jr. So, what is this book about? Well, when I was learning conducting at the University of Southern Maine, one of the phrases I heard constantly in conducting class was, "You need to be able to listen." Great, that's fine, but what does that mean? How do you do that? I really struggled with that concept for a long time. I was hearing what the ensemble was playing, but was I listening? Yeah, that took me years of live conducting to really understand and develop this particular skill. So, how do you develop the ability to listen as you rehearse? How do you learn which aspects of a piece deserve more attention than others when rehearsing? And how can you practice or teach this skill? Well, Dr. Andy Boyson Jr. came up with an innovative idea, and this book is the result of his undertaking. First, 10 pieces of band literature were chosen from grades 1 to 5. These pieces were sent to 10 different schools. The band directors of these schools recorded their band playing their piece of music, recording once early in the rehearsal cycle and once near the end. Andy broke each recording into smaller segments, compiled them, then sent them to a number of respected directors of wind bands at both the secondary and collegiate level. These directors were asked to listen to the recorded early rehearsal segments, and after each individual segment, answer the question, what would you work on first if this was your band? After listening to the entire piece, the directors were then also asked, what is the biggest overarching concern you hear with this band? The process was then repeated for the recordings of the later rehearsal for each piece. Andy took all of those answers and compiled them together. To use the book, here's what you do. Pick a piece and get the score. Download the audio recordings of the rehearsal from a link found in the book. Listen to each recorded segment of the piece, then immediately answer the question, what would you rehearse first? Just like you would have to do in a rehearsal. Andy recommends you pick 2 problems to address for each segment. Write them down, then continue to the next segment and repeat the process. When you're finished, write down what you think the biggest overarching concern of this band would be. After that, turn to the back of the book and compare your answers to those of all the other skilled educators who listened to these tracks. Were your answers among the top 10 issues cited by them? There is no right or wrong answer, but now you can go back to the same recording, play it again, and see if you hear it slightly differently this time. By comparing your answers to those of all these respected directors, you can learn ways to listen in rehearsal and develop your ears. As far as I know, there isn't anything like this out there for conductors. Whether you want to use this book to develop your own listening skills or teach new conducting students how to listen, this book is an invaluable resource, and kudos to Andy for putting in all the work and effort to create this resource. You can buy this book and any of the scores in it, as well as any of the other books in our summer reading list from Gateway Sheet Music. Call, email, or visit our website at gatewaysheetmusic.com. And if you have any suggestions of resource books for us to review, leave a comment in the comments section below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.